What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I see a question pop up all the time on different social media platforms asking what kind of camping gear to use. Well, today we're going to go over my 2023 motorcycle camping gear setup. Now, these are all budget-friendly options. I've been using them for a while, but maybe it'll help you out and even save you some money. So stay tuned. Now, this ain't going to be really a review. I'm just going to go over some pros and cons a little bit. I won't set everything up, but I'll try to post pictures on the screen as I'm talking about the item so you can see what I'm talking about. First, we're going to start with the tent. Now, I use a King's Peak 2 from Magellan. I think the price on them was about $89, which is not too bad. It's been proven to be real waterproof. You got to be real careful with the bottom pole towards your feet. Just be real careful when you're setting it up. If you do get a tent like this, it's got a pretty tight fit when you're going to bend the pole. If you're not careful, it'll snap. But all the zippers have been working good. The rain fly's been working good. It's been a great tent. Like I said, it was about $89, but I don't think they make them anymore as an Academy Sports product. But I will drop a link in the description of one that I found similar on Amazon. That might be a good option for you. Like I said, I'll drop a link down below on that if you don't mind a coffin style tent. I'll also drop a link for that dome tent I've been looking at on there. It's like $119. Thinking about trying that in the future because I do like tents and trying different things. But that's a good option for a tent if you're looking for a cheap way to go. 60 bucks, really can't beat it. And we'll get on to the sleep system. Use a sleeping pad by Trekology. It's a UL80. It's like a 4-inch thick pad. Had real good luck with it. If you don't mind a skinny pad, it's not much wider than your body, but I prefer a thick pad just for having back issues. Works great for that. It is a little noisy, but I've had it for almost a year, I guess about a year now. Use it every single time and it's not failed me yet, so it's a pretty good pad. And I'll drop a link in the description for this also. You can find it on Amazon. I think it's like 40 bucks, so not a bad deal on a pad there. Now, this is a controversial item, I guess, for some people, because some people love them and some people hate them, but it's your air pillow. And this is also by Trekology. It's a Loft 2.0, which is a decent pillow. It's never failed me. I use it every time. I'm not a big fan of air pillows. I like something much softer, but you can always have a huge pillow while you're out motor camping, especially when you're gonna pack everything on the bike and not haul it anywhere. This packs up really small, as you can see. I think it's like 18 bucks. I'll drop a link in the description for that also. But it's been a pretty decent pillow if you don't mind air pillows. Now, one place I wouldn't skimp on too much is your sleeping bag. Now, this is a Teton Sports Leaf 0 degree. Now, obviously, you're not going to use this when it's real warm weather outside, but it's rated to 0 degrees, which that's probably more of a survival rating. Now, it kept me warm down to about 35 with just thermals on, and that was it. I could probably go down to about 25 if I wanted to put thermals and maybe blue jeans and a sweatshirt on. I would still probably be comfortable, but that's all depending on how you sleep. If you're a cold sleeper, obviously that's what I am. It's not going to work as well the colder it gets. If you're a hot sleeper, you probably can go down to almost 0 degrees and be comfortable. I don't know, that all depends on you. The sleeping bag's not the cheapest in the world, I guess, but in the world of sleeping bags, maybe it is. It's like 100 bucks. I'll drop a link in the description where you can check that out. But it's been a pretty good bag. I hadn't got to use it as much as I would like to, but it's comfortable. It's real soft inside, so you get a real good bed type feeling in it to me. And with it being a mummy bag, I was worried about the foot area being too small, but it actually has a lot of room in there, and you can actually move with the bag, like the bag moves with you. So that's been pretty nice to me. But I wouldn't skimp on a sleeping bag because I'll show you another option that I did, and I still use this bag, the other one I'm about to show you, but definitely don't skimp there. Get something decent so you ain't miserable in cold weather. Now, if it's hot weather, I use something as simple as a sleeping bag liner to sleep in. So, but if it's colder, get you a decent bag. Now, I do use this bag as well. It's this old Coleman. It says it's like a 20-degree bag, and that's absolutely false. This will keep you warm at about 50 degrees. Anything less, it gets kind of uncomfortable. I've camped in it on the Smoky Mountain 500 at about 25 degrees, maybe 28. I froze to death. It wasn't very comfortable, not pleasant. That's why I said don't skimp. But you can pick these up at Walmart. You might get a bag there for 20, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, something like that. And if you're going to camp mostly in warm weather, this will probably get you by fine. But if you're going to go down to real cold stuff, definitely don't skimp and get you a better bag. But I won't have a link for this one because, like I said, it's a Walmart product, but if you want to stop by your local big box store like Walmart or something, you can probably pick you up something like that. And what else we got in here? Oh, this is a luxury item, but now that Timmy talked me into it, I will not leave home without this on a camping trip. I used to use one of those fold open stool type chairs. It's okay, I still got it. I'll drop a link in the description for one of those. You can pick them up for about 20 bucks. And this one's about 20 bucks. What it is just a camp chair. And they make them, Trekology makes them. I'll drop links for a few of those in the description so you can check them out, because I have seen better ones than this one. Now this one's built like a tank. Now it's just pretty heavy. I'm gonna say it's about 3.5 pounds, something like that. So it is pretty heavy and kind of big, but the frame's built out of steel instead of aluminum, so it don't wobble. It feels really good. It's pretty easy to set up. And like I said, getting this style of chair, I know it's a luxury item. Some of you ain't gonna carry it. I wouldn't leave home without it now. It's great for sitting around the fire, eating Timmy's good food. So like I said, I won't drop a link for this particular one in the description because this is from Walmart. So if you want to go pick one of those up, sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. But I will drop a link in the description for the Trekology ones because I think they're a little bit lighter. But I can't tell you if they're as sturdy or not. But you can check through some of them, find what works best for you. But I definitely wouldn't go camping without a camp chair. Another luxury item that I've mentioned in another video is the Grumpy Pump, which is just a simple pump, but it's great for your air pillows and especially your sleeping pad, because after a long day of riding, you do not want to blow that sleeping pad up with your mouth. It's horrible. And if you're older like me and you've been tired all day, it's even more horrible. Plus it's introducing moisture into your bag, which is not good. So just pick you up a little pump. I think these things are like 15, 20 bucks, something like that. They work great. And you can stoke the campfire with them, really good. I'll drop a link in the description for that as well. Everybody probably carries a flashlight. This is something you don't have to have, but if you don't carry a flashlight on your bike just about all the time, then you probably should, because if you break down at night, you ain't gonna be able to see to fix it, or even if you get a simple flat tire. So this headlamp was about $15 on Amazon. This thing is super, super bright. I'll drop a link in the description if you're interested in it. This is not something you particularly have to have, but I'm not going motorcycle camping or riding without this thing. So that's that. And something else you don't need, but I do like, I thought about doing a review on it, but a lot of people in the motorcycle world are probably not interested in it, is a water filtration system. This is one by Sawyer. I bought this at Walmart. You can pick them up on Amazon as well. And I might even drop a link in the description for this. And I'm not affiliated with none of these companies. I'm just passing this stuff along, dropping links so you can find easy access to get to check it out. That's it. But these things work pretty good. And it's kind of a lifesaver sometime if you're out on a multiple day trip, you don't want to stop by the store, and there's a good nature creek right there. You can filter nature's water, drink it. I've done it a bunch of times, hadn't got sick yet, so don't think that's going to be an issue. Please excuse the rooster noise in the background. My buddy showed up the other day and he will not leave. I don't know where he come from. As you can see, I live out in the middle of nowhere. If you hear him in the background crowing, that's what that is. Sorry about that. I carry everything in this, I guess that's a Osah Dry Bag. It's just a roll top. I think it's like a 40-liter dry bag. I do wish I would have bought a 50-liter, but I'm gonna change some stuff around on the packing on my bike this year and try to put some of this camping gear into my panniers, lighten the top load a little bit to keep the bike from being as top heavy. These bags are like, I think like 50 bucks, and it's been a pretty good bag. Like I said, I wish it was 50-liter, but it holds everything I need. As always, we appreciate y'all watching. Hey, and you're seeing this on my birthday, so if you want to give me a birthday present that costs absolutely nothing, hammer the shit out of that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be alerted when new content comes out. We'll see y'all in the next one. All right. God dang it, you hear that? I'm trying to do a review here, chicken.